Hello, guys. Once again, very good morning. So I'm at Tara Temple now in Bodh Gaya. So today I'm going to attend the rally by the monks at the Chowk, Duman Chowk in Bodh Gaya. So let's see what's going on there and what are the issues they are facing. So I'll try to give a good update about the present issue on the management system of the Bodh Gaya temple. So let's see what's going on there. So I'll give you some videos reaching there. Thank you. So this is the road towards Mahabodhi temple from Duman Chowk. So it is about 2.5 kilometer from the Chowk to the Mahabodhi Stupa, and the protesters were before used to protest around the Stupa, but now they have given some security excuses, and they have sent it and they have given the place for protest near at the Chowk. So they have to move 2.5 kilometer far from the stupa. So they are not also very, it's a bad thing. It's a sad thing to know this. They can't do protest for their own temple near the temple. So they have sent it that much far. So again, it's a very bad thing, which I feel. So we are on the way now. So let's see. So there we have the Duman Chowk. So I have reached the place where the monks are staying in protest. So indefinite protest is going on. So this is the place where the bhikkhus, the monks, the Buddhist people monks, they are on the strike. So it's 43 days now, and they are still not getting their justice. So let's try to get some bites, some monks to speak out for that. So this is 26th March now, it's a 43rd day. It's a very bad thing. You can see these things here. This is the donation center. This is the center, and here we have the medical facility. You see. This is how they spend their days here, and they're having breakfast, and there's lots of donations for the breakfast. Yes. This is the kitchen. So that's how donation. 이 돈땅 봉망차 donation 이kan 잠시 objel nampang unla nampang objel du gobnon duble tene issues bo kirtena ngata jal se jal hale gyospa metkan chagoshma khachan sora ragale tene ngi rewa chunle ati issues mun mane ngata nyantup metkan chagoshis inche digale ngata ngati laga I control bo yung goshes inche dukte mane ni chise things ni ngati nangpe nas ka mane khachan ji khalale mane important ji tyo metkan chen samarale Ajangle, hello Ajangle.
Hello.
Ajangle, who are you and why you are here? And two questions I want to ask. That what do you want to give message to the people of Ladakh staying in Ladakh about these issues of Mahabodhi temple? And second question is also I want what message you want to give to the people staying outside of India. So please.
Okay. First of all, I am very happy that you came here to ask me these questions because you are from Ladakh, I guess, and people from Ladakh is quite rare here. They are here. So I am here at Bodh Gaya. My name is Sring Dorje. I hail from Ladakh. I am a retired IG from Sashastra Seema Bal SSB. I retired last year. So I am at Bodh Gaya. I came here to just find out what is going on here. This Andolan, this protest is going on here by Buddhists since 12th of February. So it is still continued. I thought let me go there and find out what is the agenda, who all these people are, what they want. I was interested in it, so I came up here. Here I find that this protest is for two things, basically. One, to repeal Bodh Gaya Temple Act 1949 of Bihar government. And then as per this act, there is a committee of 8 members under the chairmanship of the district collector of Gaya district. So they are managing Mahabodhi Vihara Bodh Gaya. That is the epicenter of Buddhist spirituality, because it is the place where Prince Siddhartha attained enlightenment and become Buddha under the people tree.
People tree, yes.
So this is a place so holy, so sacred for Buddhists all over the world. It is as important a place for Buddhists as Jerusalem for Christians, as Mecca is for Muslims, as Golden Temple is for our Sikh brothers, and as the 4 dhams we say in Hindus, the Kedarnath, Badrinath, everything. That's why it is the holiest of the holy place, and it is the fountainhead of spirituality for Buddhists, Bodh Gaya. So this temple that should have been under the command, under the management, under the control and under the administration of Buddhists is under the control of this committee constituted under that bad law, BT Act 1949 of Bihar. So out of those 8 members, 4 are Buddhists, 4 are Hindus, Brahmins. So now, as of today, the situation is like this, that there are a lot of chaos going on inside the temple. That is very negatively affecting the sanctity of the temple, the overall ambience of the temple, the spiritual atmosphere of the temple. People throng here to get peace, and when you reach here to see the situation, they are so many things are there which are not conducive to a spiritual atmosphere. That is why Buddhists are demanding that this bad law of 1949 as BT Act should be repealed. The entire management of Bodh Gaya Mahavira temple should be given in the hands of the Buddhists. Buddhists should be allowed to manage Bodh Gaya temple the way Jerusalem is being managed by Christians or Jews. The Mecca is being managed by Muslims. The way the Ram Mandir, new Mandir at Ayodhya that has recently come up, is being managed by Hindus. There is not a committee with two Muslims, one Buddhist, or six.
Yes.
It's not like that. Any spiritual epicenter, any temple, any monastery, whatever it is in India, any Gurdwara, any church, is being managed by respective the people of their faith. This is a peculiar and very ridiculous situation here.
Yes.
That the Buddhist temple are being managed by non-Buddhists. So the people here are protesting that they just want two things: repeal 1948 Bodh Gaya Act, 1949 Bodh Gaya Temple Act, and they are requesting the Brahmins here to please. Now it is enough. 75 years has gone. Now we have heard for us 132 years. Now it is more than enough. Let us administer this temple. Let this temple be under our own administration, own management, and own control. That is the simple request, and this request is quite genuine. Because Indian Constitution envisages all the right to the citizen to practice religion as per his choice, to propagate religion, and to run or administer or control or manage places of worship according to their plan. So Bodh Gaya is an exception, you see. So we are deprived with this opportunity to take control of our own such a spiritually sacred place, and it is being managed by a mixture of Buddhists and Hindus. Wherein the Hindus have always had the upper hand. And its management is not good. Management is not good. So much of money pouring in from all directions. But even today, there is no place to just keep your shoes there. There is no water facility to drink, potable drinking water inside for devotees. There should have been universities, Buddhist universities here. There should have been world-class libraries here.
Yes.
We know it is such a place. So much of the donations are coming within India from abroad. So my message would be, my brothers and sisters in India who are Buddhists, even non-Buddhists, who believe in secularism, who respect the constitutional values, who values and respect democracy, irrespective of any faith or religion you belong to, you should support we Buddhists this time. We are not demanding a separate country, we are not demanding a separate state, we are not demanding anything. What we are demanding is just let our own spiritual heritage, the Mahabodhi temple of Bodh Gaya, be controlled, administered and run by us. That should be under our own control, administration. That is the request. And for my friends, may it be Buddhist or non-Buddhist or peace-loving people who loves Buddha, who loves peace, harmony, love, compassion. So they are requested that you should also support us. Our friends from abroad, how they can support, they can go to the respective Indian embassies in various countries and lodge an appeal there to approach government of India to help Buddhists get their due, get their right. There is constitutional right. There is genuine demand. It is not something that government in India should not consider. We are not going against government. We are not going against the Union of India. It is our spiritual right, constitutional right, human right, from every angle. To have full control of Buddhism, our Mahabodhi temple, it is our right. We should get it. There is my arm. There is my Thank you.
Thank you, Jangle. Then that's how they are staying here at the protest. And I have met with the DIG, retired DIG personnel from Ladakh. So he told me very clearly about the protest why the Buddhists are here. So please try to help them, support them, and hope the people who is holding this Mahabodhi, so they can understand. Hope their eyes will be like brighter, their mind will be mindfulness. Hope for a better future, hope for a peaceful life, peaceful, happy environment. So yeah, thank you. See you again.